Hey everyone, getting a level X11 here. Um, I'm just going to show you guys my deck list that I ran for regionals. Um, it kind of sucked. I got 34th, went 5-3. Um, got donked by a Machamp. Stupid Machamp. But yeah, so I went 5-3, whiffed on top cuts by 2 people. 34th place out of like 128 masters, I think. So yeah, I did better last year at regionals, and it's kind of upsetting because I'm a much better player now. But yeah, so I mean, as you can see, I ran SableLock with a few new techs and different lists, kind of. So I'll just go through it. I run 3 Sableye because the Sableye start is not crucial. I mean, it's definitely my optimal start, but I can live without it. And it's dead draws later on. I don't play junk arm or any of that, so I can't discard them later, and they're just dead draws. So 3 Sableye. I play a 2/2 Garchomp line. Obvious reasons. He's my main attacker. And yeah, he's my main attacker. And a 2/2 line is much easier to recover. It's not hurt if he gets prized or anything like that. I play a 2/2 Honchkrow because of all the stupid Valgar running around. And he helps in the Gyarados matchup. Yeah, but it's mainly for Gengar, and he's amazing in the SP matchup, or RCS matchup for that matter. There was only 2 RCS there that I know of. One actually top-cutted, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, 2/2 Honchkrow. I now play a 1/1 Blaziken FB. Awesome. Luring Flame is ridiculously good, as well as Jet Shoot. I actually Vapor Kicked a few times. I was playing a Kingdra deck. Should Kingdra Prime out, so it was only hitting for 20 times 2, 40 with weakness. So I was Vapor Kicking for 60 and then Jet Shooting for the knockout. I played 2 Uxies, no Uxie X. I just don't have one, can't really get one, and I don't think it would really fit in the deck. 1 Ambipom for Garchomp, obviously, and for the donking capability. I've always run Ambipom, I like it. Tailcoot, I've actually used Tailcoat a lot more than I ever thought I would. Like, tailcoating energies off of Regigigas, or like DCEs off Regigigas onto an Azelf and stuff like that. It's pretty funny. 1 Bronzong G, because Energy Switch is crucial in any SP deck. I don't want to miss an energy drop, so I'll attach to Bronzong G, and then I'll get what I need the next turn, and I can Galactic Switch to it. It also gives me options, because if I'm going for a Honchkrow or a Garchomp, depends on what I can get, I can Galactic Switch to either one when I get it, so it's pretty good. 1 Crobat G, just for those flash fights, getting those extra damage for pinpoint knockouts, maybe Valgar knockouts, so that I get around Feigning Spell. Rosemary GL is another amazing tech. I actually had a game where the only 2 attacks I used were Poison Bind and Luring Flame, and it was Valgar. I just kept bringing the Vileplume up, kept bringing Uxies up, Azelfs up. He couldn't hit Warp Energies and stuff like that. And I actually did take 4 prizes that game, which is crazy, I know. But I love Rosemary GL. It's a good staller for me to get set up, and Poison Bind is just so good against like Regigigas and Uxie X, just things that they can't use powers if they're affected by a special condition. Unknown Q, obviously for retreat. Weavile G, I did not use, and I'm pretty sure I should have taken this out for another Dark Energy. You'll see why later in my list. But I did not use him. I was expecting a lot more Gengar, and I only played 2. Yeah, 2 out of 8 rounds was Gengar. So yeah, that was not as useful as I thought it was going to be, which is kind of upsetting. But yeah, Weavile G was for Gengar for the team attack. It one-shots a Lost Gar with like 5 SP in play and the Special Dark. Aaron's Collection, obviously. 2 of them for recovery. Getting Garchomp's back, Crobat's back, Energy's back, Blaziken back. I mean, it's amazing. I love 2 Aarons. 2 BBs because of all the trainer lock going around. I can't SP radar and stuff like that, so I need to get the Haunch Crows, Garchomps, whatever I need. It's much easier to get it with a Cyrus into a BBs and then BBs next turn, or I can impersonate a BBs. 4 Cyrus Conspiracy because it's an SP deck. This is the card for SPs. It's awesome. 2 Cyrus Initiative. These were key. Initiativing first turn and getting rid of that key collector in there, slowing their setup. It's awesome. I got like 5 double heads in a row at Regionals. Yeah, it was awesome. 2 Judge. Same thing for disruption early game. If I have a crap hand, I'm just going to judge away their hand and my hand, giving myself some good stuff and hopefully slowing down their setup. Like the pros do it, I only run 2 collectors. I don't really need them. After 1 collector, I'm basically done. I've got everything I need for the matchup. And if I hit the second collector later, awesome. I can get extra stuff that I kind of need, I guess. I can easily SP radar or BBs or Uxie into things I need. So 1 collector is good enough in the beginning to get me started up. And yeah, I don't see a need to run any more than 2 collectors. It's worked fine. 2 energy exchangers, because if I ever need a fire energy, special dark, or DCE, I can just Cyrus for an energy exchanger it away. I got what I need. I love energy exchanger. It's so versatile. 3 energy gain, because I attack with purely SP Pokemon. Garchomp, Blaziken. Yeah, I need energy gains. 4 Poketurns, because SPs are awesome and they can be Poketurned. Yeah, I mean, it's Poketurn. Everyone knows what Poketurn is. I play 3 Power Spray because I don't need a 4th. It just becomes clutter, kind of. 3 Power Sprays worked. Just spray key Uxie drops or maybe a Q or a Reggie move or something. 3s worked fine, and those Power Sprays are definitely crucial for powers like Reggie move, setup, and quick, like that stuff. 2 SP radars because of it's much better than 1, because if I only play 1 and it's prized, that definitely hurts on me getting Garchomp out or Blaziken or Crobat when I need that extra damage or that Dragon Rush or whatever that turn. So 2 SP radar is definitely a lot more consistent. Onto my energies. I play 4 Special Dark, obviously for donking, and for Haunch Crow. I didn't donk at all, though, at Regionals. No donks for me. They were all real games, other than when I got donked by Machamp. Yeah, Haunch Crow was pro, though, with like 2-3 Special Darks on it. It's awesome. I play 4 Double Colorless, because of Haunch Crow is a dark and a double colorless for its attack, and Garchomp is a energy gain and a double colorless for its attack. So 4 DCE is crucial. This is where I was saying I could have taken Weavile out for another dark energy, because I only played 2 dark energy, 1 fire energy. There were a couple games where I definitely could have used another basic energy, and I couldn't get the errands, and I couldn't draw into anything. I think running 3 darks and 1 fire would have helped. Yeah, I just went with Weavile just to be safe on the Gengar matchup, and didn't see much Gengar, but there were a few matches where I needed energy. This was consistent in testing, 2 darks and 1 fire, so I kept it, and I mean, it's still pretty consistent. I still won the games where I needed the energy. It was just a little harder to get through those games without the energy I needed. So yeah, that is my SableLock deck. You can call it Chinlock, whatever you like. I just don't like that name, just changing the name of a deck because of 1 card. My SableLock with Blaziken. I took 34th at Regionals, went 5-3. It was all because of my getting donked by the Machamp. Because the Machamp player also went 5-3. if he would have won his last match, we both would have made it into top cuts, but he lost it. But congratulations to my friend Brad. He's like from the league I go to and all that stuff. We stay over his house and play test and all that stuff. Stayed in the hotel with him and all that. He actually won Florida Regionals. Beat Steven Silvestro in the finals for the win on the Florida Regionals and that trip to Nationals. So yeah, congrats to Brad. He won Regionals. It's awesome. And I got 34th. I mean, I guess it's pretty good. Only whiffed by 2. 5 and 3. We'll see what it does to my rating. And I might put a Regionals report up later. I'm too lazy to do it right now. I just figured I'd show you my deck list. Yeah. So thanks for watching, and King Girl Level X 11 out.